Minister Bream, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to today's event. This is a momentous day for us in the Chamber, and having joined by Minister Pat Bream, also by so many of our Arab ambassadors and leading entrepreneurs in Ireland.
To all the invited guests here this morning, it's a great honour for me, can I say, to be here with you to launch this publication and this report. It's a fantastic presentation. It's a directory in itself in relation and a very useful manual for any SME or exporter into the Arab world. It's great to see such an interest in Ireland from the Arab world, and I think publications like this, your work, Ahmed, and the work of your group is key in ensuring that you work closely with us in government and working to ensure that the voice of the Arab world is constantly heard, both at government level and at business level as well. So, our government, we see the Arab world as a priority market. You look at bilateral trade and goods and services with countries represented in the Chamber here. They amounted to 5.2 billion euros here in Ireland. It's a lot of money for Irish exporters. And that was in 2017 to 2018, and that's according to the CSO data that we have out there as well. In addition, exports to the region by EI companies were valued at nearly 600 million euros in 2018. So I welcome the report very much indeed. It's a very comprehensive report. It's, I think, a directory that most companies will want to have in their office. And I certainly look forward to the recommendations, and I look forward to, I suppose, hearing from the author here this morning of the report as well, and the other speakers, to how we can mutually, and it's called mutually, doing it together, partnerships, mutually develop the beneficial links between Ireland and the Arab world. Inshallah. Thank you very much.
There were 13 countries that we looked at, and they represent 330 million people, about 4.4% of the world's total population, and 2.8% of the world economy. In terms of economy, we're talking about an aggregate economy of 2.5 trillion euros. So in terms of imports of goods, about 700 billion euros per annum, and in terms of imports of services, about 250 billion euros, and they reckon that over the next 5 years we'll see about a 30% increase in imports into these countries. Over 10 years we're looking at 70%, and over 15 years we're looking at 125% growth in imports into these countries. Over the next 10 years we'd be looking at about an extra $500 million in goods exports into the region by 2028.
The building blocks are all there, and I suppose what we really wanted from this report that we're so proud to present to you today was a framework, or if you like, a map, pointing businesses and companies in the right direction. Where are the opportunities? Where are the risks? Where are the challenges? Where are the sectors that are growing? So that if a company is looking to de-risk and to expand into a new market, that as the Minister mentioned, this becomes the go-to booklet, the go-to framework to where I can find the opportunities. So we're delighted to be here this morning. I'm delighted you're here, and thank you for joining us.